and welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this is the second part of the last one we just got finished doing, where we are now going to start adding collage materials, and I'm just going to show you how it works for me. I like collages because the surprises. It's not something you plan it all out, and so I do have a big bag of all different kinds of textures and typography and collage images and things like that. So I like to use them here again. Even this is wrapping paper, where the painting underneath actually came through. So it's more of a rice paper. I'm still working on all of these, but I thought I'd show you we're in the middle of painting and also adding the collage at the same time. I do it back and forth. It's all acrylic, so I mean these are the blues that I use. And here's more of an abstract piece where I'm working on strictly patterns. Really tone it back here, the colors here. And then these were just strictly just playful, colorful pieces. You know, when you don't have the energy and you're still in the studio and you just want to kind of get warmed up. I love doing these small pieces. These are like 10 inches by 10 inches. And you know, you haven't made a major investment in getting all kinds of props up and paints and water and things like that. You can sit there on your table and do these small little goofy warm-ups, and that's strictly all they are. I'm not trying to make a pretty picture first thing in the morning kind of thing. So sometimes I have a limited palette, which I kind of like that time also. And then just patterns, newspapers, wallpaper, anything, old letters. Who saves old letters? Anyway, I'm going to get started on those two pairs that I started on the last one. This is all part of a series, so let's get started. And so this is how I start adding collage to my paintings. Okay, let's go. So here are the two paintings, part of a series. Again, always more than just one. My collage paper is exactly just that. It's just inexpensive Xerox papers and shopping bags that I make my own patterns from stencils. Black paper in here too. This is a good time of the year to buy black paper, right? It's Halloween here. And some of the papers that I destroyed on purpose with the National Geographics to get those incredible patterns. And you know, I don't really surround myself with a whole lot of stuff, just enough to add surprising, images in a painting. So here we go. Oh, my paints, by the way, this is pure gel medium. It's an acrylic, and this is what I use, just pure gel. Now it looks white, but it will dry optically clear. My brushes are really wide, because I want to really get that glue on there, really get it going, all right? And I have a plethora of colors over here, and I haven't really decided which ones to use. And the way I do this, several ways. One of them is put a lot of glue on the whole thing. And then I have these rubber squeegees. You've probably seen these now. They're fabulous tools. What's really nice about them is the paint, look, it just peels right off. Just peels right off. It's pretty cool, huh? So these are, there you go. So I'll use that to flatten down the paper. Here we go. All right. Now this is pure gel medium. And so I'm not one of those collage artists that tears off little pieces of paper and puts glue on them and then sticks it down and tears off another piece of glue and sticks it down, like a mosaic. And they're fantastic, but I don't work that way. I work more like, I'm just gonna say the way I paint. I just go for it. Now again, this glue, it looks a little hazy now because it is semi-transparent, but it will dry optically clear. And because it is acrylic, I can paint on top of it. Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna put this down. Now I put glue on top of it. Of course, it's underneath it. I'm a little careful about using too much typography. People start to look for words. But I'm doing it for more textural effect. Let's put one down in here. All right. I also know that I'm going to be putting paint on top of this. Here's a National Geographic's. Wow. Look at the color of that. Holy Toledo. Yeah, I'm really building it up right here. And then you put the glue right back up on top of it again. I'm a little careful about using too many stars. Only because everybody uses stars. But it's in my hand right now, so I'm going to use it. Wow, this is pretty nice. Here's another National Geographic's. I don't use scissors. There's just one less thing in my hand. I'll let this dry and move on to the next one. See, nothing's ever finished. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw this one. This will look great up here. Whoa. This, again, is just brown craft paper. And I had a stencil and sprayed it. Now, I'm going to say something dangerous here. I don't want it to be looking so crafty. Someone must say, oh, he just glued some paper down. No, I'm using these elements as surprises. And then it's a very graphic design piece, sure. Now, here's the other piece. Look at all this texture going on in here. Oh, wee. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit more right here. And meanwhile, I'm just going to begin this one. I'm not going to do much more. But I do work on 6 all at the same time. Only because it's goofy and it's fun. I like how creative I can get. And it's the other reason why I paint quickly. If I slow down, I'll start thinking about it. And if I think about it, I might not do it. So I'm working on the dark side here first, see? That's the shadow. Bring some texture in here. I don't want anything straight. I like the organicness of torn paper. There we go. Nice. Boy. Oh yes. It does feel like I'm in kindergarten. It's a great kindergarten. Lots of glue. Don't be afraid of using lots of glue. You can see it. If you're getting a lot of bubbles, sometimes you complain about getting too many bubbles. It's because you're not using enough glue. Well, I'm going to speed this part here up so I can get into painting, so I can show you how I then relate painting and paper and things like that. So we have this one all happening over here. I'm going to put an overall tone. This is luminous yellow. Whoa, look at that. And this is my favorite marigold color. And I think I might put in some of this hot pink. I'm breaking all the rules today. It's a good day to do that. All right. So even though this is still wet, I'm going to get right into it. Here we go. So, wow. And I want to get some white in here. For contrast. Yeah. There we go. Give it some character here. Let a little bit of this green peek through because it's there. There we go. I'm working at keeping this as loose as I can, because when the longer someone looks at this, they'll start seeing all the collage work underneath it. So initially you see the graphics of it, and then you start saying, wow. Hopefully you say wow. I'm gonna put some light on this side. Well, this is a luminous orange. Yeah. Look at that. My gosh. So that's white gesso and luminous orange. That's the Holbein orange, luminous. Make the part even brighter. There we go. And brighter. It's coming together. I'm gonna put some blue in the back here. This is Compost Blue number 1. I'm almost finished with this demo. I'm enjoying this so much here. Yeah, I'm adding white to this blue. By adding white to it again, it makes it opaque. This Compost Blue, yeah, what a nice blue. Oh yeah. Again, do all the mixing. None on the painting. Whoa. What a color. Sure makes that thing pop out. I think I like it so much I'm going to add more to it. Wow. Yeah. We'll see where we go with that one. But anyway, there you are. You see the fun and the play that I've been having here is working on more than just one, you know, and that's the whole idea. And you kind of get into this mad scientist after a while, and make sure there's no phones on and nothing, just no computers are on in the studio, and you go to your place in the studio. I hope you produce a whole lot of these series, and by doing them, again, it gives you a sense of purpose. Certainly gives me a sense of purpose anyway, and you're always doing more than just one. And all of a sudden, you're going to have a whole gallery full of your paintings. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you at the next BobBlast.